And we're back with KMMA. I'm Andio.
And I'm Khalil Deal.
And we're going to be bringing you our predictions and breakdowns for the main card of UFC London coming up this Saturday. And before anything, these animals fight in the cage. We fight the algorithm on the outside. So smash that like, eye poke that subscribe, and hype us up. So first, we got Curtis Campbell against Danny Silva. Then it's Roman Dolidze against Chris Duncan, followed by Iwo Baranowski against Austin Lane. Then it's Michael Venom Page against Sam Patterson. In the co-main, we got Luke Riley against Michael Aswell. Then main eventing, we got Mozar Evloev against Lerone Murphy. All right, Khalil Deal, man. What are you thinking of this highly touted prospect Curtis Campbell going up against Danny Silva?
Well, yeah, man. So for this fight, this is going to be a good one, man. Curtis Campbell, known as the Pink Panther. This guy is from Liverpool, England, man. His fighting style is very unpredictable. He's got a strong defense approach. He's built his reputation by being hard to read early in fights and adapting his strategy as the pace changes. His early exposure to Muay Thai helped him develop confidence and a calm demeanor under pressure. And the guy's really good, man. I mean, you look at his record here. He's got 8 wins, 5 knockouts, 1 submission, 2 decisions. The guy is a good fighter. He's a good grappler and a good striker as well. Danny Silva, this guy is very versatile and he's got good adaptability. He combines elements from various martial arts, including boxing and wrestling. He's got a well-rounded approach. He's known for his precision in his striking and his grappling skills, and his fight IQ is also very good as well. But in this one here, man, I got to go with Curtis Campbell, man. I think that this guy is going to come out here in his hometown and get the win. I think he's going to come out here and surprise in his UFC debut here. So give me Curtis Campbell, the younger guy, to make his UFC debut and win by knockout or decision.
Yeah, Curtis Campbell, yeah, a good grappler, good wrestler. And I like that he throws a lot of strong kicks there. So I want to see some kicks to the body. Why do I want to see? Because I am picking Curtis Campbell in this one. Not that the Puma, Danny Silva, here's a pushover, man. I think he's a grinder. I see him getting outstruck on the feet by most guys, but I don't know about Curtis Campbell when it comes to that at the end of the fight, if he's in fact going to outstrike him. He does have good cardio. He's a good grappler also. So I think these guys actually match up pretty well against each other, and I think it's going to be a close fight. Danny Silva's in a lot of close fights as it is, but doesn't always come away with the win. So yeah, I see Curtis Campbell winning this fight also at home. Just going to go with a decision or KO.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I like Curtis Campbell, the Pink Panther. I went for the Black Panther in the early predictions for the prelims, and now I'm going for the Pink Panther here in the main card. So Black Panther and Pink Panther, I'm going for these guys. All right, let's move up.
Are you trying to create a Walmart version of the Andre Touchy-Feely situation?
It's just funny, man, the Pink Panther and the Black Panther. All right, so for this one here, Roman Dolidze against Christian Leroy Duncan, man. This one I was going back and forth on this one, man, but I settled in with Christian Leroy Duncan. I have to pick this guy based on the fact that he's just been showing us how good he is, man. And his fighting style is really good. He's got dynamic striking, aggressive techniques. He's known for his ability to use a wide range of kicks, including spitting and question mark kicks. He keeps his opponents guessing. The guy's got power, precision power too. Like the last fight, he got that spinning back fist to Marco Tullio and knocked him out.
And that's not the only one he's got. He's got like finishes by back fist, by wheel kick. It's
Exactly. The guy's really, really good and very powerful. He's got a strong ground game as well, and he's committed to becoming a well-rounded fighter. He's got good takedown defense. Roman Dolidze, this guy's a highly skilled grappler. He's known for his aggressive, submission-oriented style. Very good with BJJ from bottom position with leg locks and elite Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's a former world grappling champion. He combines grappling with powerful striking. He's exceptional at using unconventional guards, such as the butterfly guard, to set up leg locks and heel hooks. He's active from bottom. He frequently uses inverting techniques to hunt for submissions. And he actively seeks finishes rather than just control, demonstrating a dangerous ability to transition to submissions, such as rear naked chokes, while in top or bottom control. Very strong wrestler, this guy. The thing is, his striking is not as good as Christian Leroy Duncan. So that's why I'm leaning more towards Leroy Duncan. I will say this, though, that Roman Dolidze is a good dog. Just like I said about Nathaniel Wood, Roman Dolidze is also a very good dog in this one here. And he's a very high dog, too. Like, it's very wide, the line here. So I am picking Christian Leroy Duncan to get the win by knockout or decision. But come betting time, he will also be on my dog list, Roman Dolidze, along with Nathaniel Wood, as I mentioned in the prelims there. So give me Christian Leroy Duncan, though, in this one here. Who you got, Andy O?
He's a very frustrating guy to watch, Dolidze. He doesn't like technical striking. He wants to bang and trade, and that's all in great. But man, give me a few more jabs in there. Put some combinations together. I think it could go far. He's got to not let Duncan settle into his groove here, because Duncan wants to set up those spinning back fists and those wheel kicks. And I think there's an element of cockiness there. I think Dolidze has to try and get him into the clinch and not leave him space, of course. But please go to some grappling, because I think a sub is very live for this fight for Dolidze. It's easy to get all like a little too overhyped on Christian Leroy Duncan here, because he's styling on guys like Marco Tullio and Andrei Puliev, and even Eric Anders, who's 1 foot obviously out the door. He's retired now, just retired. Let's not forget Claudio Ribeiro. Let's not forget Dennis Tilululin. Yeah, definitely the toughest competition so far is Roma Dolidze. I'm not giving up on this guy completely yet. Nor am I giving up on Chris Duncan. I still think he can improve on his defensive striking also. And I believe it when Sean Strickland was saying that Roman Dolidze, who trains with Sean Strickland, was injured in that fight against Anthony Hernandez. So I expect him to be healthier in this fight. And I'm taking Sean's word for it too, because Strickland also said he was hurt in his last fight where he either lost or got a decision, but he was healthy. And what did he do when he was healthy? He just walked down Fluffy Hernandez and finished him off himself. So let's go with Roman Dolidze by sub or decision.
Wow, Andy O going for some big dogs in this event. All right, let's move on up. Me and Andy O disagreeing on this one. Let's get to the next fight here. We got, oh my God, Iwo Baranowski against Austin Lane is still here, man. I can't believe it.
I'm not going to spend so much time at all on this fight. Austin Lane is not only still here, but also moving down in weight in this one for the first time. And man, this guy is big as it is, coming from heavyweight. I don't know, and not to mention a chin that is highly, highly suspect. He's been knocked out 6 times now. The only way to win this for Lane is to keep up that wrestling and try to smother Baranowski and pound him out. Easier said than done. If you saw Baranowski's last fight, where he was just delivering shots, but not only delivering them, eating huge monster shots, not stopping, continued to walk the guy down. Not to mention his judo is very good too. So I'm going to pick Iwo Baranowski to win this one by finish.
Yeah, man, this was supposed to be my turn, by the way, Andy O, but it doesn't matter because I know you were hyped on talking about this. Yeah, man, Iwo Baranowski from Poland, man, this guy is really, really good, man. This guy is he's a very good in judo. He's good at submissions, at wrestling and kickboxing. Judo is evident in his clinch work. When he gets in the clinch, he often prefers to keep fights standing and utilize his striking, particularly his powerful punches, to finish his opponents. He uses his judo to dominate in the clinch. He utilizes trips and throws and has a background in submission wrestling. On the ground, he's known for pressure and dangerous ground and pound. Despite his grappling strength, he often prefers to strike and has a powerful punching ability, which has led to many of his first round finishes. He's a skilled kickboxer. Austin Lane, man, this guy used to play in the NFL. He's a former NFL player. He's known for his athletic, power-based approach. He primarily seeks knockouts, but his chin has been absolutely destroyed. The guy's been knocked out, like you said, 6 times. He's very chaotic in there. He likes to try to blend striking with some wrestling, but
He looks amateurish in there.
that's it. He really has not very good discipline, even though he's going to be 6 inches taller and have the reach advantage, which is actually pretty significant. It's a 7-inch reach advantage for Austin Lane. I still think he doesn't get the job done because we thought the same when he faced Vitor Petrino and he lost. He got submitted by Vitor
You
Petrino.
thought the same.
Mario Pinto knocked him out. Jonathan Denise knocked him out.
I've never
Gaffney,
picked Austin Lane, I don't think.
the only guy he beat was Rebelis de Spain, who we ended up finding out he's a fraud. So yeah, give me Iwo Baraniewski by finish, knockout or submission. All right, next fight, moving on up. This is your turn now, Andy O. Michael Venom Page against Sam Patterson. Who you got in this one?
So the reason Michael Venom Page is fighting Sam Patterson here is because the UFC is punishing him because he doesn't agree with the pay structure and he's not getting paid enough and all that stuff. And I was wondering, and that makes sense. Michael Page, of course, wins this one on the feet all day long. He's made guys that some people thought were good strikers look like fools on the feet, such as Shara Bullet there, remember? Made him
Yeah.
look like a blind fool, which he is half blind. Sam Patterson, you got to try to get him down, obviously. That's the number one thing everyone tries to do against MVP. But I think MVP will win like 99% of the time on the feet here. Sam Patterson has looked better since he moved up in weight. I'm not sure if that was the fight immediately after he got knocked out by Yanel Ashmouz. But I just think Michael Venom Page is better. I think even the slight little habit that he had of holding his chin with his chin there, if that pops up again, Michael Venom Page can hit that chin. And while he only has a 1-inch reach advantage here, I think Michael Venom Page,
Yeah.
that could be the only inch he needs to put Sam Patterson away. I love the way Michael Page fights. Sam Patterson does have good BJJ, but he doesn't really have good wrestling. So I think Page's defense will hold up here. Give me MVP by knockout or decision.
Yeah, Michael Venom Page is electrifying to watch, man. This guy's got an unorthodox fighting style, freestyle kickboxing. He's a point fighter and sport karate. He's very good at karate. He also competed professionally as a kickboxer, a boxer, and bare knuckle boxer. He keeps his hands down, but has very fast jabs and straight punches. He moves around very quickly. Sam Patterson's fighting style is he's a very well-rounded martial artist. He's very good at striking and grappling. He's known for his patient,
Can I
strategic
just
style.
say, sorry, can I just say one thing about his hands down?
Yeah,
Unlike guys like Bobby Green and a couple others don't really come to mind, Michael Venom Page doesn't stay in boxing range when he does it. He stands super far out with his
that's right.
hands
That's
down
true. That's true.
because what he does better than anyone is his quick darting motions with those power shots. And while if the hands are down in closer, of course it's a problem, and it's always kind of a problem. But the way MVP does it, along with his unorthodox and all the other shit he does, it's not as dangerous for him as with those other guys. That's
Yeah,
what
no, for sure. Bobby Green, a completely different type of fighter. He keeps his hands down, but stays in close to where he can get knocked out. Whereas Michael Venom Page keeps his distance. But Sam Patterson, though, don't let this guy fool you. He's a very good jiu-jitsu BJJ submission specialist, man. The guy has submission skills. He's got a black belt in BJJ. He's got very good strategic style as well. He likes to create opportunities for a finish rather than rushing into exchanges. He's very good on the ground. He's got heavy kicks, knees, elbows, and precise hand combination. One of the things that we remember is when he got beaten up by, when he got knocked out by Yanal Ashmouz. Remember when he tried to keep fighting the referee after? That was this guy when he got up and the fight was over and he thought he was still fighting and he kept trying to fight the referee. That was really brutal, that knockout.
for like 40 seconds.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'm picking Michael Venom Page to win here by knockout or decision. But again, I'm kind of giving away some stuff for Friday's show. But don't be surprised if you see me putting a little sprinkle on Sam Patterson by knockout or submission, because that could happen. He could take Venom Page on the ground. Page struggles sometimes off his back, and I could see Sam Patterson getting a sub in there. Maybe even the Sam Patterson sub might be interesting. But yeah, pick a Venom Page by knockout or decision. All right,
Let's also point out that MVP's never been actually subbed.
That's true. He's never been subbed. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think Sam Patterson, given the right opportunity, can get
he
a
could be
sub.
the first guy to sub
Yeah,
Venom
he
Page.
could. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, let's move on up to the next fight now. This one too is going to be a very good one here. This next fight is going to be Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell. I'm going for Luke Riley in this one here. This guy impressed me that last fight when he was fighting Bogdan Grad. Looked like he was struggling at one point. Got clipped a few times. But then he stayed in the fight, man. He kept in there, and then he knocked out Bogdan Grad with a left hook, and it looked very nice. Look, Riley's got very aggressive, striking, heavy fighting style. Good knockout power. He's often compared to Conor McGregor. His training at NXT Generation Gym, where they train on his striking disciplines like boxing and Muay Thai, is a key component of his arsenal. He possesses a dangerous striking game and also demonstrates an ability to win tough fights. Riley's known for his highlight reel finishes. He's won many fights by knockout or technical knockout. He's a fearsome striker, and he fights aggressively. Michael Aswell Jr., not the greatest guy. I mean, this guy's lost to Balaji Oki, and we just saw Balaji Oki look like trash just last week. And he also,
he looked pretty good up until he just didn't have the gas.
Up until you're right, and then this guy also lost a split decision to Bogdan Grad. So there's some MMA math for you. Michael Aswell lost to Bogdan Grad, and Riley knocked out Bogdan Grad. So, some MMA math there. Michael Aswell, he's got a high output striking style. He's got a willingness to take risks, but sometimes some dumb risks. And he focuses on takedown defense and knockdown attempts. But yeah, I got Luke Riley in this one. Give me Luke Riley by knockout or decision.
Yeah, Luke Riley's been looking good. Looked good in that win against Bogdan Grad. I had Bogdan Grad, and I said he would win if he did exactly what he did in the first round. Then he decided just to throw some power shots without any disguise there, and Luke Riley put him away there. Good showing by Luke Riley. It's not the first time he's been hit up, but he's always recovered. Never cost him a fight, obviously. And I like to see that. Also, he seems to come on later in the fights. I also like to see that, So you never can count this guy out, even if it's not working out early on in the fight. As for Michael Aswell, what he lacks is striking defense, man. The clear as day, especially the last fight there. Wow, very bad. But he does have decent boxing, but when you start outstriking him, he seems to get more lost, I think. But if he can jump on you and get some top position, his ground and pound is pretty vicious. But I think Luke Riley is a more skilled fighter and a lot better on the feet in terms of striking offense, especially. He should be able to get some shots in all fight long for however long it lasts. So give me Riley by knockout or decision.
Nice. We're in agreement with this one here. And now we've made it to the main event of the evening. Guys, like and subscribe. We're 2 away from 140. Shout out to all the subscribers that just recently subscribed. We appreciate it, man, at KMMA. We love you guys. And we're at the main event now. Movsar Evloev against Lerone Murphy. And who you got in this one, bro?
Now this is definitely the winner of this fight has to fight for the title. I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm glad they made this fight. Both of these guys should have really fought for the title before even fighting each other. But I'm glad they're fighting each other because they are both really, really skilled, fun to watch. In fact, this is the highest number of fights between two undefeated guys in the history of the UFC.
Yeah,
so
that's amazing.
So very interesting. Also, we all know about Movsar Evloev. The chain wrestling, and I think his striking is not bad. If the guy wrestled like shit, we'd be talking about how his striking is pretty good, you know. But we always talk about this wrestling, and you can't underestimate it. That's what he's going to try and do. I was going to say I never picked against Lerone Murphy, and I'm not going to start now. But those of you who have picked Movsar every time, I could say the same thing. And really, I can't remember if I've picked Movsar every time, but it's very possible. But I'm sticking with Lerone Murphy on this one. I think he's going to come in there with the right game plan. He is at home. I like to see some well-placed body shots. He has to take his footwork up to the next level in this one too. I think he can do it. And Movsar Evloev has to be careful of Lerone's potential for quick, hurtful strikes, like spinning elbows, good knees, stuff like that. And I think he's going to find the openings in there. I think he's going to be able to fend off a lot of Movsar's takedowns and to make it a very exciting fight. I want to see a compact style at the beginning of this fight to help him gain some confidence and not being taken down in the fight early, and open things up later, get his range going, and hit him with those angles and that movement. Real deal?
So who you got here in this one?
Oh, I'm going to take Murphy by knockout by decision or knockout.
All right. So yeah, Lerone Murphy, man, the guy is a strong boxer, very good boxing base. He uses a lot of feints and lateral movement to set up his strikes. He's got powerful strikes. He has a really good jab. He uses the jab very effectively to control distance, to create openings for his right hand. He's known for switching stances. He sometimes prioritizes a more defensive approach, focusing on head movement and counter-striking. He also incorporates grappling and takedowns, making him a well-rounded fighter. Movsar Evloev, this guy's a dominant fighter on the ground. He's known for a mountain wrestling style, combined with high-volume wrestling, relentless top control, efficient chain wrestling as well. He's an undefeated grappler. He focuses on controlling his opponents with takedowns and ride positions, often leading to decision wins. He utilizes a grinding approach. He's a high elite level wrestler. He likes to dictate where the fight takes place, often chain wrestles from clinches to takedowns on the ground. He maintains strong top positions, uses body locks and mounting wrestling to neutralize his opponents. I really like Lerone Murphy, man. I've been a fan of this guy for a while. And again, this is another guy that's going to be on my dog list. He's a very big, wide dog here. So, Andy O picking a lot of dogs in this one, which I like. But I'm going with Movsar Evloev in this one, man. I have to take this guy. I just think that he's going to be a little too much for Lerone Murphy on the ground. And if he gets Lerone Murphy to the ground too often, it's going to be hard for Lerone Murphy to get back up. And this guy's cardio is insane, Movsar Evloev, so he can do that for the whole 5 rounds. I think it's going to be just too much, and he's going to drain the energy out of Lerone Murphy with chain wrestling.
You hope. One last thing, now that you mentioned that, is Movsar is coming in on a year off. So he hasn't been the most active in there. So
that is true. That is true. That
looks. Yeah.
But I'm going to take Movsar Evloev to win this one by submission or decision. I think with the ground game, he might be able to latch in a sub or win a decision over Lerone Murphy by just overpowering him with the takedowns and ground control. So there you have it, folks. Our early predictions and breakdowns for the main card. Can't wait. Remember, this is an early event, guys. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time, the prelims. Enjoy, and can't wait to talk to you guys on Friday. KAMMA, baby, let's get it.
Getting that smoker ready. MMA, baby.
Peace out.